You didn't just find this video. No, this moment found you. The universe is speaking directly to you, saying, this is your awakening, your time to rise. Feel it. This is no coincidence. You've been searching, yearning, and hoping for change. And now, this moment, this very second is your answer. It's your turning point. Declare it with everything you've got. I am ready to claim what's mine. Don't just say it, shout it, feel it, believe it. Then type it in the comments and make it real. This is more than words. It's a declaration to yourself and to the universe that you will not wait another moment. You will not hold back, that you are ready to receive everything you deserve. This isn't just a video. It's the beginning of your transformation. Let the shift happen right now. You know that moment when you drop a pebble into a still pond? At first, there's a single splash, but then the ripples begin, spreading wider and wider, touching every corner of the water. That's exactly where you are right now. Every thought, every intention you've ever sent out is creating ripples, moving through the universe. And now, those ripples are coming back to you, carrying the abundance and opportunities you've been waiting for. Let me tell you about a woman I met during a retreat I attended. Her name was Sophia. For the full 18 years, she struggled to break free from financial hardship. No matter how hard she worked or how many side jobs she took on, her bank account never seemed to grow. Bills piled up, and the stress was overwhelming. But there was something extraordinary about Sophia. She held onto a deep belief that her situation wasn't permanent. She knew, deep down, that she was meant for more. During the retreat, she shared a moment that changed everything for her. One night, after yet another rejection for a loan she desperately needed, Sophia stood in front of her mirror and declared, I'm done waiting. I am ready to live the life I deserve. From that point on, she committed to visualizing her success every single day, not as a far-off dream, but as if it was already her reality. She imagined herself debt-free, walking into her dream home, feeling the peace and joy of financial security. Within weeks, her life began to shift. A business idea she'd casually mentioned to a friend turned into a funded project. A forgotten savings bond from years ago resurfaced, giving her a financial boost she never expected. Opportunities that seemed impossible before were suddenly within her reach. Sophia didn't just survive, she thrived. And she did it not by waiting for the universe to save her, but by aligning her energy with the reality she wanted to create. Sophia's story is a testament to the power of belief and alignment. She didn't wait for permission to succeed, she gave it to herself. This is what the universe is asking of you right now. Are you ready to give yourself permission to live the life you've been dreaming of? Every action you take tells the universe who you're ready to become. Subscribing to this channel isn't just a click, it's a declaration. It's you saying, I'm ready to transform, to grow, and to claim the abundance waiting for me. Don't forget to click subscribe. It's a small step, but a powerful one that sets the tone for your journey. The truth is, the universe is always responding to you. Every thought, every emotion, every intention sends out a signal. When you send out feelings of lack or unworthiness, the universe mirrors that back to you. But when you act as though abundance is already yours, when you align your energy with the reality you want, the universe has no choice but to deliver. This is exactly what Neville Goddard taught. He said, assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, not tomorrow, not someday, right now. Because when you feel as though you already have what you desire, you align your mind and body with the energy of creation itself. Imagine this. How would you feel if you already had the wealth you've been dreaming of? How would you move? How would you speak? How would you make decisions? The answer to those questions is the key to unlocking the life you want. One of the most remarkable things about Sophia's transformation is that it wasn't just her finances that changed. Her relationships improved. Her health got better. It was as if aligning with abundance opened the floodgates for every area of her life to thrive. Dr. Joe Dispenza explains this perfectly. He teaches that your energy is your currency. Every thought and emotion is like a deposit into your future reality. When you focus on gratitude, joy, and abundance, you're investing in a life filled with those same qualities. Think of it this way. If your thoughts are like seeds, what kind of garden are you planting? Are you cultivating abundance, opportunity, and growth? Or are you sowing seeds of doubt, fear, and lack? Take a moment to really consider this. Every single day, you're either building your dream life or reinforcing the patterns that keep you stuck. And it all begins with what you choose to focus on. You might be thinking, but how do I change what I focus on? My circumstances are so overwhelming, and I get it. It's hard to focus on abundance when the bills are piling up or the opportunities feel non-existent. But here's the thing. You don't have to change your circumstances first. You change your energy first, and your circumstances will follow. Sophia didn't wait for her financial situation to improve before she started acting as though she was already abundant. She changed how she thought, how she felt, and how she showed up in the world, and the universe responded. Science backs this up. Studies have shown that when you shift your focus to gratitude, your brain begins to release dopamine and serotonin, those feel-good chemicals that improve your mood and your ability to make decisions. When you practice gratitude, you're not just being positive, you're rewiring your brain to recognize and attract more opportunities for abundance. Think of it like this. Your brain is like a camera. Whatever you focus on becomes the picture you see. If you focus on lack, that's what your brain captures. But if you focus on abundance, suddenly the world looks different. It's not magic, it's biology. Your brain's reticular activating system, RAS, filters out everything that doesn't match your focus. If you've ever been car shopping and suddenly noticed that exact car everywhere, you've experienced this firsthand. So, what are you focusing on right now? Is it the problems in your life or the possibilities? This shift in focus was exactly what Sophia mastered. She chose to focus on what she wanted to create rather than what she was afraid of, and that decision changed everything. Here's the part most people miss. It's not enough to just think about abundance. You have to feel it. As Neville Goddard taught, the feeling is the secret. When you feel abundant, when you feel grateful, joyful, and excited, you're aligning your energy with the life you want to create, and the universe responds to that alignment. Dr. Joe Dispenza calls this coherence, the state where your mind, body, and energy are all in sync. It's not just about thinking positively, it's about creating a state of being that attracts what you desire. When Sophia started acting as though her life was already abundant, she wasn't pretending. She was creating coherence. She was becoming the version of herself who already had everything she wanted. And that's what I want for you. I want you to step into that same energy, to feel what it's like to already have the abundance, the success, and the freedom you've been dreaming of. Because here's the truth. You are not a victim of your circumstances. You are the creator of your reality. Every decision you make shapes your future, even the smallest ones. Committing to your growth and transformation starts with simple actions that carry big energy. Don't forget to click subscribe. It's more than just a button. It's a choice to prioritize yourself and take a step closer to the life you've always envisioned. Have you ever noticed that when you focus on something, whether it's a problem, a desire, or even just an idea, it seems to grow? It's not just your imagination. Your mind, your energy, and your focus are the most powerful tools you have to shape your reality. This isn't just an abstract concept, it's science. Neuroscience has shown us that the brain is incredibly adaptable. It's constantly changing based on your thoughts and experiences. Every time you think a thought, you're strengthening a neural pathway. Think of it like walking through tall grass. The more you walk the same path, the clearer and easier it becomes to walk again. Now, imagine if that path was one of abundance, of opportunity, of success. What would your life look like if you strengthened those pathways every single day? A close friend of mine once told me about a woman named Maria, who had a story that changed how I see the world. Maria had spent years trapped in a cycle of financial struggle. She worked hard, saved where she could, but it always seemed like there was never enough. Bills, debts, and unexpected expenses always seemed to pile up. But Maria had a belief that things could change. My friend explained how Maria began using visualization as a daily practice. Every morning, she would sit quietly and picture herself holding a winning lottery ticket. She didn't just see the numbers, she imagined the joy, the freedom, and the sense of security that came with it. At first, nothing happened. Days turned into weeks, and there was no sign of change, but Maria didn't stop. She stayed consistent, aligning her thoughts and energy with the feeling of abundance. Then, within 6 months, something incredible happened. Maria won her first lottery. It wasn't a massive prize, but it gave her the confidence to keep going. She continued her visualization practice, and not long after, she hit a second win, this time life-changing. My friend said that Maria always described her transformation as more than just winning money. It was about becoming the person who believed in abundance, who felt worthy of receiving it. She didn't just wish for wealth, she acted as if it was already hers, and the universe delivered. This story reminds me of Neville Goddard's powerful teaching, assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Maria didn't just imagine winning the lottery, she lived it in her mind and emotions every day until it became her reality. Dr. Joe Dispenza also explains this beautifully. Your energy is your currency. Where you invest it determines the reality you create. Maria's energy wasn't focused on fear or scarcity. It was tuned to abundance, gratitude, and joy. This is where manifesting money becomes powerful. It's not about sitting back and waiting for wealth to fall into your lap. It's about aligning your thoughts, feelings, and actions with the energy of abundance. Think of it like tuning a radio. If you're on the wrong frequency, you can't hear the music. The same is true for wealth. If you're tuned into lack, worrying about debt, or stressing over bills, that's what you'll keep attracting. But when you tune into abundance, feeling grateful and excited for the possibilities ahead, you open the door for more to flow into your life. So let me ask you, what frequency are you tuned into right now? Are you focusing on what's missing, or are you aligning with what's possible? Maria's story isn't just about winning the lottery. It's about shifting your entire reality. She used the money from her wins to create even more abundance, investing in opportunities that allowed her to build long-term wealth. And it all started with a single decision, to see herself as someone who already had what she wanted. Take a moment right now, close your eyes, and imagine yourself living your most abundant life. See it, feel it, believe it. What does it look like? What does it feel like? When you focus on that vision, you're not just daydreaming, you're creating coherence between your mind, body, and energy. And when those elements are aligned, the universe has no choice but to respond. Maria's story is proof that abundance isn't something you chase, it's something you create. This isn't magic, it's science. Neuroscience shows us that when you repeatedly focus on a specific vision, you create new neural pathways in your brain. Over time, those pathways become your default mode of thinking, shifting the way you perceive and interact with the world. But it's not just about thinking, it's about feeling. When you feel abundant, grateful, and successful, you're aligning yourself with the reality you want to create. So, what does this mean for you? It means you have the power to shift your reality, starting right now. You don't need to have it all figured out. You don't need to know exactly how the money will come. You just need to start showing up as the person who already has it. How does that person think? How do they act? What choices do they make? The answers to those questions are the keys to unlocking the abundance you've been waiting for. And just like Maria, you'll look back one day and realize that the very thing you thought was impossible became your reality. This is your moment. The question is, are you ready to step into it? The truth is, abundance doesn't discriminate. It's not reserved for a select few or dependent on where you come from, what you've been through, or even what's in your bank account right now. Abundance is a natural state. It's available to anyone willing to align their thoughts, emotions, and actions with it. But here's the thing. Many of us unknowingly block that flow of abundance. We do it with our doubts, our fears, and the stories we tell ourselves. How often have you thought, I'm just not lucky? Or, money is always a struggle for me? These thoughts may feel small, but they carry incredible weight. Every time you repeat them, you reinforce a belief system that keeps you stuck. And the universe mirrors that belief back to you. So, how do you break the cycle? How do you move from scarcity to abundance? It starts with awareness. Take a moment to notice the thoughts you have about money, success, or opportunities. Are they empowering, or are they holding you back? When you catch yourself thinking negatively, don't judge yourself. Instead, replace those thoughts with something that aligns with the reality you want to create. For example, instead of saying, I never have enough money, try, money flows to me in ways I can't yet see. This shift may feel small, but it's powerful. Over time, it rewires your brain to focus on possibilities instead of limitations. But it's not just about changing your thoughts, it's about changing your energy. Energy is the language of the universe. It's how you communicate with the world around you. If you're radiating doubt, fear, or lack, that's what you'll attract. But when you align with gratitude, confidence, and abundance, you become a magnet for those things. Think about the last time you felt truly grateful, when your heart was so full that it felt like it could burst. That energy is magnetic. It shifts your focus from what's missing to what's possible. Gratitude isn't just a feeling, it's a state of being. It's one of the fastest ways to align yourself with abundance. When you're grateful, you're telling the universe, I trust that more is on its way. Here's a simple practice to try. Every night before bed, write down 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big. Sometimes it's the small things that matter most. The smile of a loved one, the comfort of a warm bed, the opportunities that came your way that day. As you do this, notice how your energy shifts. Gratitude doesn't just change your mindset, it changes your biology. Studies have shown that practicing gratitude can reduce stress, improve sleep, and even strengthen your immune system. And when your energy is in a state of gratitude, the universe responds in kind. You'll start to notice opportunities that you haven't seen before. Doors will open. Things that once felt impossible will start to feel inevitable. This is the essence of alignment. But here's the catch. Alignment isn't a one-time thing. It's a daily practice. It's a commitment to showing up for yourself and your vision, even when it feels hard. You might be thinking, but what if I don't know how to get there? What if I can't see the path forward? That's okay. You don't need to know every step. You just need to take the first one. As you move forward, the path will reveal itself. The universe will meet you halfway, but it's up to you to take that first step. Remember, abundance isn't just about money. It's about living a life that feels full, joyful, and meaningful. It's about having the freedom to do what you love, to share your gifts with the world, and to create a legacy that matters. And the best part? That life is already waiting for you. All you have to do is step into it. Think about this for a moment. Every great accomplishment, every life-changing opportunity, every breakthrough started with someone deciding to believe in what wasn't yet visible. They didn't have proof or guarantees, but they acted as if success was inevitable. This is where most people hesitate. They wait for the external world to show them signs before they commit. They think, I'll believe it when I see it. But that's not how the universe works. The truth is, you'll see it when you believe it. Belief isn't just a nice idea. It's the foundation of everything you create. When you believe something deeply, your actions, thoughts, and emotions begin to align with that belief. It becomes your reality, but belief is just the beginning. To manifest abundance, you also need clarity. What does abundance look like for you? Is it financial freedom? A thriving business? The ability to travel the world? Many people say they want abundance, but their vision is vague. They don't take the time to define what abundance means to them. And when your vision is unclear, your energy becomes scattered. So let's get clear. Take a moment to picture your ideal life. Not the life you think you can have, but the life you truly want. Where are you living? What does your daily routine look like? How do you feel? The more specific you are, the more powerful your vision becomes. And once you have that vision, it's time to align with it. Neville Goddard called this living in the end. It means acting, thinking, and feeling as though your vision is already your reality. This isn't about pretending or faking it. It's about stepping into the version of yourself who already has what you desire. When you live in the end, you're no longer waiting for abundance to show up. You're inviting it into your life. But let's address the elephant in the room. What happens when doubts creep in? When fear whispers, what if this doesn't work? Doubt is normal. Fear is normal. But neither has to control you. Instead of fighting your doubts, acknowledge them. Thank them for trying to protect you. Then remind yourself that you're not defined by your fears. You're defined by your actions. Dr. Joe Dispenza captures this idea perfectly. You can't wait for your new reality to show up to feel abundance. You must feel abundance to create it. This is where your daily practices come in. Gratitude, visualization, and meditation aren't just routines. They're powerful tools to rewire your mind, shift your energy, and keep you aligned with your vision. And remember, alignment isn't about perfection. It's about consistency. Some days will feel easier than others. Some days, doubt might feel louder than belief. But as long as you keep showing up, you're making progress. Remember, your abundance starts with the belief you hold today. You are powerful, you are deserving, and the universe is ready to respond. Take the first step now and let your transformation begin. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next one.